Welcome in, Chiefs Kingdom, to Cheifs Latest. Sponsored by Underdog Fantasy, this is your one-stop spot for everything Kansas City Chiefs in 15 minutes or less. It is your host, Calvin Silvers. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Hopefully, this is the start to a fantastic week. And as I mentioned, this is another episode sponsored by Underdog Fantasy, and they are blessing us here at Cheifs Latest. Guys, you have to take advantage of this deal. Help me out here. Seriously, it's simple. I'll walk you through the steps. Get your cell phone out right now, go to the App Store, and look up Underdog Fantasy. Once you find it, download the app. Go ahead, create your account. Once you're in there, you're going to want to use our promo code FOOTBALLFAN, because once you do that, you're going to get $75 when you play your first $5. There's a couple more NFL games. There's plenty of college basketball. There's plenty that you guys can do on Underdog Fantasy, and they're truly blessing us here at Cheifs Latest with a great deal. So do me a solid. Download the Underdog Fantasy app, and once you get your account created, go ahead and use that promo code FOOTBALLFAN for $75 when you play your first $5.
Must be 18 plus. 19 plus in Alabama, Nebraska. 19 plus in Colorado for some games. 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/play and get terms DFSTML for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 helpline at 1-877-8 or text from 467-369.
Guys, I don't think Underdog can bless us any more than what they already are. That is a fantastic deal. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video. And not only that, we have an action-packed episode. We're going to dive into that right now. But before we do, you guys know the drill. That's right. Come be a part of the Cheifs Latest family. It's super easy. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and also turn on those notifications, because we have daily. It does not get much better than that, folks. Daily videos here at Cheifs Latest, Monday through Friday. You don't want to miss any of the news, rumors, or actions regarding this team. So come be a part of the family if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications as, and not only helps me in the channel, but it's going to help you stay up to date with everything Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this weekend proved a big point, that Patrick Mahomes remains the clear top quarterback in the AFC, and no one is allowed to have Josh Allen in the same tier anymore. I'm not hearing it. I'm not going to listen. The initial counter argument will be that Allen made the playoffs this year while Mahomes sat home. Yes, you'd be correct, but Allen doesn't have 9 straight division titles or 4 AFC championships, nor does he have 3 Super Bowl rings. So that's fine. And more importantly, Allen lacks that extra magic that defines truly special quarterbacks. Those moments where the greats take over when it matters most, Allen doesn't do that. He had every chance to close out the Broncos, but came up short. He missed his receiver on a screen from the 12, all up 24-23. He overthrew Dawson Knox on a wide-open 3rd and 10 seam route with 16 seconds left, and then he threw a disputed interception in overtime. That was his second pick of the second half, after another one in Broncos territory earlier. Add 2 fumbles on top of that, one leading to a Denver field goal right before halftime. It was Josh Allen's fault. Buffalo lost by 3. It's become a pattern. Allen fails to finish in big spots, and now the Bills face a long, tough offseason. If he's truly on Mahomes' level like people are saying he is, this was his window. This was the Bills' best path to a Super Bowl. The reigning MVP with talent around him, yet he couldn't get it done once again. Last year, a turnover on downs ended their AFC title hopes. The year before, he couldn't convert a potential game-winning drive at home in the divisional round. He's had strong weapons, a solid line, a good defense. But again, he keeps falling short. If Mahomes had that Bills roster and was on that side of the bracket, everyone would expect a Super Bowl run. We have to hold the Bills to that same standard. I mean, Mahomes, he won titles with Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney, MBS, Justin Watson. He made plays with 13 seconds left against Buffalo and ultimately won despite fumbles and missed kicks throughout that game. Allen owns Mahomes in the regular season, sure, but quarterbacks are judged by Super Bowls and defining moments. When Mahomes has had the chance to end Allen's season, he's delivered every single time. The weekend, it crystallized the gap. Allen, he had the tools, had the chances, but he couldn't close. He hasn't been able to close. While Mahomes, he's repeatedly won in those same spots with lesser talent. It's not just rings, it's the clutch factor. It's the ability to elevate those around you. Mahomes does that. Josh Allen, again, constantly comes up short. Well, I came across a list outlining 3 steps that the Chiefs need to do to fix the offense this offseason. And I agreed with 2 of the 3. So let's run through the points and let's see where we stand. Let's see where you guys stand with me here and let me know in the comments. Now, the first step that I fully agreed with was parting ways with Jawan Taylor, as cutting him clears $20 million in cap space and removes a constant source of headaches. Taylor's biggest issue has been untimely penalties and little growth. His 53.3 PFF grade ranked 80th out of 89 qualifiers, with 13 penalties and 20 pressures in his season shortened by injury. Josh Simmons, he proved that he can handle left tackle as a rookie, and swing tackle Jalen Moore, he looks like a cheaper, better option on the right side. The second step that I back 100% is signing Breece Hall, or honestly, just a strong free agent running back in general. We know Hall would transform the backfield into something defenses actually fear. He notched his first 1,000-yard rushing season, plus 12 explosive plays. That's 20-plus yard scrimmage plays. He even had 14 the year before. He's a true every down threat. He can run, he can catch, he breaks games open. Now, the one that I didn't agree with was drafting a receiver in the first round. Sure, Rashee Rice faces serious concerns. Xavier Worthy, he deals with predictable injuries because of his smaller frame. And Travis Kelce, his status, it's still up in the air. But running back, pass rusher, that feels like bigger priorities right now in my mind. Jordan Tyson, Cornell Tate, they might already be gone by number 9 anyways when it comes to wide receivers. So again, in my mind, you'd be kind of reaching then at that point with the 9th spot. I think there's a game changer at a more pressing spot that we can take with that 9th pick. So the list, it highlights the urgency to fix the offense, which we all agree with. So again, I agree. Taylor's exit, a big running back splash and free agency. That makes sense. It clears cap. It adds a reliable ground threat. It's the smart way to go. I just don't agree with drafting a wide receiver with the 9th pick. Not this year. I don't think it is needed. Well, football playoffs are here, and Underdog is the best place, guys. It truly is the best place to get in on all the gridiron action. Go ahead, just scan the QR code. It's really that simple. I've had a lot of success here on the app. It's a lot of fun, and it's really easy. Just pick if your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, rushing yards, receptions, and more. You get them right, and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. Now, this week on Underdog, I'm looking at the Los Angeles Rams versus Seattle Seahawks game, and I'm selecting Rams running back Kyren Williams for higher than 56.5 rush yards, and Seahawks wide receiver Cooper Kupp for higher than 30.5 receiving yards. So, what are you waiting for, folks? I can't stress this enough. It's a fantastic deal. All you got to do is to scan the QR code and go ahead, download the app today and use promo code FOOTBALLFAN to score $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code FOOTBALLFAN. Underdog. Make picks, win money.
Must be 18 plus. 19 plus in Alabama, Nebraska. 19 plus in Colorado for some games. 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/play and get terms DFS for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 helpline at 1-878 or text to 467-369.
Awesome. Well, shout out to Underdog Fantasy. Just again, truly, they have been fantastic here for us at Cheifs Latest. Can't stress it enough. Go ahead, scan the QR code, download the app, and use that promo code. Well, with the NFL draft on the horizon, potential changes, coming to the Chiefs secondary that we're predicting, some fans are asking if cornerback deserves an earlier look this year in the draft. Well, one prospect that is getting attention is Tennessee's Germad McCoy, who has legitimate high ceiling traits, but the real question is how low his floor might be and when you're comfortable taking that risk. The main risk factor being McCoy tore his ACL in January of 2025, which caused him to miss the entire 2025 season with the Volunteers. Now, before the injury, he earned All-America honors last year. He led the team with 13 passes defended, 4 interceptions, and he was ranking third in tackles with 44 overall. He officially declared for the draft on December 10th and is expected to be fully cleared for the NFL Combine. Now, McCoy shows strong closing speed. He can stick with top receivers in isolated man coverage. I mean, he was matched up against people like Ryan Williams, Carnell Tate, Jeremiah Smith. That's a good bunch. He's long, he's physical, he's really good enough to just jam at the line and press man, disrupt those routes early. Ball skills, the quickness, it helps him in off man and zone as well. He's honestly just effective in locating and contesting throws. The ACL is his only major injury on record, so it doesn't necessarily dominate his profile, but missing a full year without game reps, that's something that you do have to weigh pretty carefully. But McCoy's pre injury production, again, all America level, ball production, man coverage skills, it makes him for a tempting fit for Kansas City secondary needs. But the ACL recovery, it adds the risk. But if he tests well at the combine, he's a potential steal later in the draft. Chiefs could address the cornerback without reaching early. But again, it really depends on how he looks coming off that ACL. Well, Jacob Infante from Pro Football Network dropped his latest Chiefs mock draft, and he has Kansas City going with Notre Dame running back Jeremiah Love at 9th overall, which I think the Chiefs are also going to do. Then turning to Texas Tech's defensive tackle Lee Hunter with the 40th pick. Hunter stands 6'4", 330 pounds, built with the size and power to anchor as a run stuffer on early downs. Now, during this last regular season, he logged 31 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks, already showing the frame of a true NFL nose tackle. He reads down blocks well, has multiple ways to shed blocks, and flashes hand usage as a pass rusher. Now, over the past 2 seasons, his 49 total pressures ranked second among returning power forward interior defenders. He's primarily a plus level run defender who can clog lanes, disrupt backfields for sure, making life easier for the rest of the D line. The downside is it is some limited athleticism and get off, which does cap what his pass rush ceiling can be. He's more of a space eater than a consistent interior threat, but again, I think that can be worked on. KC has leaned on aging pieces like Derek Nottie, Mike Pennell in recent years, so investing in a young, powerful nose tackle with proven run stop ability, that would upgrade the interior. Infante's mock draft gives the Chiefs a balanced approach. Love adds the explosive three-down running back that we've lacked. Hunter brings the immediate run defense and interior depth to pair with Jones. His size, his tackle for loss production, address the need for a sturdy nose tackle without reaching for a pure pass rush flash. If the board aligns, it's a realistic way to strengthen both sides of the ball early. Again, I do think the Chiefs probably go Jeremiah Love at 9. I would go a pass rusher at 9, but hey, we'll see what the Chiefs do when the draft comes around. Well, that is all that I have for you guys on this lovely Monday. Again, shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video. Go ahead, guys. Seriously, download the app or scan the QR code right now and use that promo code football fan. Let me know in the comments, do you think that Patrick Mahomes is for sure the best quarterback in the AFC now after what we saw this weekend? I would love to hear your thoughts on that. And again, just let me know, what are your goals for fixing the offense this offseason? Would you guys take a risk at cornerback? And who would you guys go with that first round pick and that second round pick? I'm your host, Calvin Silvers. You are listening to Cheifs Latest. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. And until next time,